Hey, 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 hey. How is everyone? I hope you're really, really well. We're going to start right in. And before I start, I just want to say to everyone, you write to me, all of you write to me asking me, please channel this person, please channel that person. I can only say I can channel who comes to me. And Sushant, he doesn't always come, but when he comes, he's ready to talk. He's ready to talk. And also, do not expect him to give you a name of someone who killed him. He's already been clear on that. Then, last thing I want to say before I start in with the questions is I have this lesson in movement, the lessons in movement. You write to me, and let's see. Let's see which one is the, and you can find my email here. There's a write at claudiamonticelli.com for a free lesson. The first lesson is free. You write to me, and it is using a Feldenkrais method, body and mind, body and mind. Fantastic, fantastic. Now let's start with what we can see here. Mahakali, and also when I choose on the basis of what he's pushing me to choose, okay? Maha has written so many messages. Let's hear. I have one, if you have one message for all people on earth, what would that be? Always be kind and thankful. Be grateful for the life you have and always share your thanks with others. Okay. There are many messages that, let's see, we want justice, sure. Let's see. I'm going to start going. Diane Matheson asks Sushant what work he is doing on the other side. You call it work. It is not work. We here praise the divine and also guide others. I have reincarnated, and my work is my own soul contract. There are other spirits that not always reincarnate, and they act as guides or masters or on different councils. Okay, Diane. Okay, let's see. Soulful Journey with Sanjita Vlogs. Sushant, you are magic. Please give me some suggestions. I'm going to put that to everyone. I'm not taking personal questions here. Say a prayer for me, will you? And he's laughing. He's very light. Say a prayer for me, and I will pray for you. This is my suggestion to you all. All right. Josephine Valles, please ask Sushant. We are fighting for his justice. Does he know that? No, you are fighting for your notion of justice, not mine. I am not interested in your notion of justice. I am in peace. Please be in peace with my demise. You also must know that it is the soul itself that decides whether it is time for it to move on. Then occurrences take place to favor its transition. I am at peace. Do not seek justice for me. Okay, the notion of justice is different in a universal plane. Universal justice has nothing to do with who did what when. Okay, Sanika, you said you didn't take my question. You're very angry. I cannot guarantee questions answered. All right, I cannot. And when people pay me with a super chat, I consider that a donation, and I'm very happy for that. If you want a private reading, do come in and have a private reading. Bina, I always believe you are still alive. Even now, I do. You are right. I am alive. Can't you feel me? My spirit is alive and will always be. I am not alive in the way you mean. I am with you and my spirit is strong and can be felt. And for this reason, I am still alive. Yes. Okay. All right. RV. It's very small. I can barely see it, but let's see what we can do. What are the unknown forces we see when we close our eyes or try to meditate, not in a deep meditation? Are they just our imagination or something else? All of you need to do research on this. You are asking questions you should know, especially those who meditate. Go and find the meaning of meditation and go read what occurs. All forces you may define as unknown are those forces you do not see with your eyes when you are conscious. That is my response. Please understand what meditation is. And if you meditate, you should understand what those forces are. Otherwise, you are simply doing an exercise and not true meditation. I think he's saying, talking about your higher self, if you're contacting your higher self. Let me open this. What should we do to attract love into our lives? First and foremost, you need to love unconditionally, and not everyone does that. Look and understand at what that word means. Unconditional love. Your answer is in the definition of this. Wow. Wow. Ropan, 27. Are angel numbers real? What if we see them every day? They are like spirits knocking on your door to get attention. Your spirit guides are wanting to tell you something. Try to listen and not just look at the numbers. Numbers can mean so many things, but the sign of repetition and repetitive symbols is because someone is trying to communicate with you. Ah, okay. Lopa Panchal, how can we ask for forgiveness to a living or dead person genuinely? A living person you confront and speak to. A person who has transitioned hears your voice. That is the only way to ask for their forgiveness. Sonam Misra, there are many things said, but what is the fastest way to manifest anything in life? Through your intentional thoughts. That is the only way. If what you manifest does not seem to come to you, there is a reason, because it is not in alignment with your divinity. It will manifest in a different way from what you imagine. The universe works in different ways compared to what we expect, but only through intentional thought, can you manifest anything? These answers are coming. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Let's see. It's small, but we'll try. Alicia, I wish to know why sometimes when a soul leaves a body, that soul remains incorrupt for a long time. I'm not sure that I understand what you're saying. What is the message, or what does it signify? Let's see if Sushant can reply. When the soul leaves the body, it transitions and it will occupy a space in spirit. There are souls who remain earthbound, and that is due to many reasons, primarily because of their state of mind when they passed. Okay, that is the answer. Small. Okay, Wish. Can we connect with you calling the name Sushant? Yes, of course. We are spirit, and spirits have the ability to be in every place. And even if I have incarnated, I hear you. You can call me the only name you know that I have. That is the way I understand you are calling me. And I do hear you. But don't only call me. There must be a reason for you to call me. If you want to speak, this is up to you to begin your conversation and hear what I am saying as well. Yes, I hear you, but do you hear me? Okay. All right. Okay. Ask Sushant if did he meet Shane Warne? No, I have been in contact with all spirits, but when my attention moves to a certain realm and time dimension, I am completely taken up by that time dimension. I will seek that soul out. Thank you. Okay. Jaya, we conduct rituals monthly for the dead for the first year of passing. Does it help the departed. Yes, but most of all, it helps those who are left behind. And this is a necessary ritual because of this. Jenica says, Sushant has come to me in my dreams and said something to me. What he said to me, was it true? Yes. Yes. Okay. I want to know why sometimes, all right, this is the same question as before. You're repeating. And the questions about him being alive have been responded to several times. Let's see. Okay. Sam says, your loved ones are always looking out for you. Those bright white teeth that he has. Okay. Getting the same question. Same question. Let's go and cover the end. Is it right, Shithal, is it right to go against parents' wishes and marry the guy we love, or is it wrong according to the divine? Please listen carefully. You are not going to like how I respond. In all of you, there is a piece of the divine. We are all divine beings. So if you go against your parents' will, then you are responding to your own divinity. But if you do something against your will, you are not honoring your own divinity, and there will be, of course, consequences. I hope you understand this, because each of us has a light that is divine. Let's see. Can you please ask any soul what happened to Hitler? Did he really commit suicide or travel to Argentina? No suicide. No Argentina. He was killed. Sumi asks, Why do we see dead relatives in our dreams? Do they try to connect or contact us, or are those dreams are just their memories? I see. There are messages they are relaying to you. Often there are messages about you or family members. Write the dream down and write what occurs, but more important, what occurs to who and which people are in those dreams. Oftentimes, it is a message that they are in danger or have been receiving negative entities or blocks and restrictions. This you can do on a regular basis so you can understand. Okay. All right, let's see. Here we are. Would you say that we are related to or connected to every living being on earth? From the moment I tell you we are all energy and our vibrations affect each other, you understand that we are all one family. Not many believe this and not many understand this. If you do something to someone, it has an effect on them, but it also has an effect on you. This is inevitable, and it is the law of energy. Reopen 27. Last year, Sushant sent me a few messages and it all came true, everything. I want to thank you for that. Great. That's wonderful to hear. Bindya, what can we do for our departed loved ones for them to find light, especially those who are earthbound? Pray for this and send light. This is the best you can do. Those of you who are not embarrassed, raise your voice and sing this aloud as you communicate. Sing and have your voice vibrate the message. Let's see. Okay, Merul. Please ask him, when he died, did he have pain when leaving his body? Pain until the moment my soul left my body. Immediate death was immediate transition. The pain could barely be felt. I have to say, no. People die of a certain pain. When they feel extreme pain, they die, and there is no more pain. Whew. KV Reddy, Ramana Reddy. How can we clean our energy body? Create a ball of light in your eyes in front of you, or take the ball in your hands and keep it close and ask or sing that the light and ball of energy clear your energy. The problem is that most people do not understand what it means to clear energy. If you hate something, you hate to go to work, and you hate the job that you do. If you clear your energy, as I mentioned, but you still hate your job, your energy will not be cleared. You need to act on those feelings. Wow, it's almost as if, what I'm getting the impression that there's a transition here. Sushant's here, almost as if there's a change of seasons. I know that in the United States, the clocks went forward yesterday during the night. In India, the clocks don't change, and that is a choice of government. But in other parts of the world, the clock changes and the seasons change. And it seems that he's here to tell us there's a change coming. There's a change coming, and it may not have to do with the clocks. Let's see if it comes out. Sonam Misra, let's see if I can get that. If we do or think or speak wrong to someone, then can we, through not physically speaking, but asking for real forgiveness from the person's soul, overcome the negative karma we would have accumulated? No. No, absolutely not. There is no reason to speak to a person's soul without their permission. When you need forgiveness, you need to face that person's soul by looking at them and seeing their soul before you and speaking your forgiveness. Let's see. Okay, Namin, are you happy for Ankita and Vicky, Or did you feel betrayed? Our pain and sadness leaves us and stays with the body. It is not carried with our soul. I only feel joy for them, could never be betrayed by anyone. Just a second, I need a break here. On this break, I'm going to announce again, I have a free lesson that I offer. The first lesson is free. They're lessons in movement. You write to me, write at claudiamonicelli.com, or just go to my website, claudiamonicelli.com. You'll find work and movement, and you'll find it. It's a free lesson. The first is free. It's done in Zoom. I have quite a few people coming from all different areas of the world. And when you write to me, if you're interested, write your location or time zone. Okay. Let's, Bina, CG, Bina. Is there a past life, and are we clearing the debt of that life now? You speak of life as if it were a bank, a loan. No. There are no debts, and there are no cash bonuses. He's laughing now, he's laughing. There are many lives your soul has lived before this current life. Only through your actions and thoughts can you change the negative blocks and restrictions you have incurred. Through the message I gave at the beginning, when someone asked, what is the best suggestion I could give you, was to pray and give thanks for what you have. Your gratitude, prayer, and kindness are the first steps in changing what occurs to you day after day. Okay. How, Satyendra, how do spirits realize that someone is remembering them? This is just as I said, by simply communicating with them. The problem, I said, and I will repeat it now, is that we hear you, but you never hear us. Ask yourselves, why don't you hear us? And what are you listening for? Oh, okay. I'm going to have to go back and listen to this. Cosmic light, what can I offer to please you now? You can offer me thanks by forgiving a loved one that you have difficulty in forgiving. Ah. Ah. Let's see. Here we go. I'm starting to lose my bananas, as they say. Hi, Sushant. Whatever is written in the book Birthing of New Civilization is not true. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be a not. Thank you. Let's see what the answer is anyway. Please remember, books are written by people and by their higher selves and spirits that guide them. For this reason, other people, as humans, have to make their own decision, whether they believe it or not. And this is your decision to make now. I didn't expect that answer. I didn't expect that to come up. Let's see. I'm getting the same questions. Okay. This is the last question, and then we'll go over and see if what we've understood. How do we know that the spirit which has left Earth is earthbound or in the light? A clue is when their presence around you is sad and heavy, and you do not understand why you have trouble concentrating on your daily work. Another indication is when you repeat movements that you do not want to repeat, but they are being done as if automatically. And thirdly, of course, through your dreams. Earthbound souls will cause the heaviness and repeated actions with no objectives. Your dreams will bring to light souls which are in the light, not earthbound souls. Okay. So, as I said before, I give a free lesson in movement, and write to me, write at christellemartinet.com, and tell me where your location is, what time zone, and I will set it up with the groups that I have already. It's a mind-body experience, making you feel 5 or 6 centimeters taller, 3 or 4 inches taller. And it is an extremely emotional experience as well, because it works neurologically. We learn to move. There are lessons on how to move. Thank you so much for your support, always. And it was a pleasure to be here. I will be back. Namaste. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good day. Stay well.